Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live at McLaren Arena. U13 Rec 2 team is just stepping on the ice, led by their goaltender, Bryce Hodson. They're going to have a game against South Okanagan tonight. I'm familiar with a few of these players, but not all of them, that's for sure. Hi, Mark. So my name is Mike Morris. I am recording this game live for you tonight. Eli's older brother, Zachary Obiostin, will be out there, but I'm familiar with him. Called about 48 games for him last year, right, Eli? Maybe your grandma and grandpa will watch this one. What do you think? All right. I'll come get your opinion maybe in the first intermission if you're still here. You sticking around? All right, buddy. I see your brother took number 43 for Quinn Hughes. So just go over the numbers here as this is the first regular season game. I've got Bryce Hodson. He's between the pipes. The goaltender is wearing number 30. Carter Trebek, who is not here tonight, does have a broken arm, and I understand getting his cast off October the 27th. He'll be back in early November, I'm sure. He'll don number 87 when he does return. Cole Billick's wearing number 46. We've got Daniel Cozier out there wearing number 67. Emerson Robinson's wearing number 96. Jacob Halser's got number 68 on, although he is not here. He is in Vancouver. I understand he will be watching. Jace Russell will be wearing number 91. Caleb Kildaw will be wearing the famous number 97. Luke Bird Coulter is wearing number 45. Nash Byers got number 47 on. There's a Nathan McKinnon on the team, and he's not wearing number 29, folks. He's wearing number 90. Prince Boutar's got number 70 on. Cyrus Hollier is wearing number 88. Wyatt Burdock's got number 86 on, and Zachary Obiostin's got the 4-3 on for Quinn Hughes. I do know that is his favorite defenseman, so as we did player interviews last year and familiar with Zach. So welcome, viewers. I see we got 4 viewers on now. We are just sort of taking over last year's Facebook group. There will be a Facebook group set up for this year's, but I have a YouTube channel, and I'm going to put all the games on there. I would like to go to YouTube Live eventually, but I need 50 subscribers. So I'm going to send the link to, I'm sure the link will go out to my YouTube channel at some point soon. And again, we would like to start going that route, because I think the definition is a little better than the old Facebook Live. So Penticton will be wearing their home white jerseys, as I believe that is Omaha's official rules this year, that the home team wears the white colors and the away team does wear the dark. So South Okanagan in the black jerseys with the red and white trim. They'll be going left to right to start this game, and Penticton going right to left to start this game. It's just 1:08 left in the warm-ups. I see it's a good thing that Barry Hodson is on the bench, so he can't play any Celine Dion, so I'm happy. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera so it's all as square as can be for you. Families just gathering in the bleachers here at McLaren Arena. Kai's going to have a nap. So that looks like it is Cole Billick right there. He's kind of got a half tuck in, but I can read the top. And again, I am just familiarizing myself with this team. I've honestly never even seen one of their practices before, so I will do my best. And I am used to having a cameraman with me, so I'll do my best to talk, yap, and get all the action on the camera for you. So it looks like Robinson, Burdock, and Nash Byer up front. Vees do get it off to Dryer Byers, and on the bench side wall just pokes it in the zone. Comes back to center to Daniel Cozier on the left point. It's number 67. He'll put it up the wall to Wyatt Burdock. He's got number 86 on. He's checked there against a couple of black jerseys, and in breaks South Okanagan. They stop to wait for some help, try and feed it in the slot, but that's broken up by Billick, and up starts Robinson on the bench side wall. Robinson gains the line. Tried to dangle his way through, but that's taken off his stick, and now Daniel Cozier will stop this at center. He's got to be hard on the stick there, but South Okanagan gets it. They gain the line, but there's a player offside. They'll blow the whistle, and just 59 seconds into the game, they'll have an offside call. Face off in the neutral zone, just in front of the Vees bench. It is a scoreless game. And South Okanagan tried to slap that through, and up starts the Vees up the right side. They take a shot. Nice pad save by the goaltender, and now South Okanagan will collect that. And there's a stick caught up in the South Okanagan players' skates. A little lenience there by the referee as there is no call. South Okanagan has it. They do just get it out of the zone. That just got by Boutar on the right point, but he was hard on the stick back at center and stopped them from coming in, and now it's inside the South Oak zone. They'll just clear this all the way down the ice, and they'll call icing on the play and bring it back 200 feet into the South Okanagan end. So looks like Robinson is going to take the draw. I see Bird Coulter at the top of the circle looking for the set play. Robinson's in the corner. He tried to dig it out and pass it to the right winger out there. I believe that's Billick. It's held in. Great job by the right defender there now. Keeps it in. That is number 43, Zach Obiasin. And it's in behind. And Junior Vees will tuck that home, and they'll go up 1-0. Little silly there by Luke Bird Coulter. He was on the doorstep. He just found the loose puck and tucked that one home. First goal of the regular season for the Junior Vees. Robinson will take the draw again. Bird Coulter on the left side. And Billick on the right. Obi Austin and Cozier on D. And now Robinson tried to make a move at the line. He did get it in, but South Okanagan will send that right back out into the neutral zone. Good job by Zach Obi Austin over to Daniel Cozier. He plays it off the near boards. And South Okanagan just couldn't collect it cleanly. Now there's a five-man battle in front of me going on. Bird Coulter tried to poke it ahead. Now number 23 for South Oak comes in. He's on the left-hand side. There's a player right in the slot. And great job by Cozier to knock that away. And now Luke's going to chase this up. He's on a partial break. Comes in, takes a shot. Great save by the goaltender. Bird Coulter plays this back to Cozier at the left point. Pays it back to Bird Coulter. There's a couple players in the slot. Trying to get it through. They backhand it. Great stop by the goalie, but it sneaks through his pads, and I believe that's Bird Coulter again. Or sorry, I believe that's Robinson that did get that goal. So that should be Emerson Robinson's first goal of the regular season. 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the game. Now Jace Russell rushed ahead and tried to pick up that loose puck inside the South Okanagan zone, and now South Okanagan will start up the left side. It's watched by Buttar, keeps him on the outside. Centering pass, and that's knocked away by Caleb Kildaw. Now Kildaw will pick up the puck and poke it ahead, and he will get it out of the zone, chip it ahead. Heads on the outside by his guy, but Buttar will follow that one up there in front of the South Okanagan bench digging. South Okanagan comes up with it. They try to find number 9. He was open, but good job there by the junior Vees, and they'll just get it inside the zone. Now it comes back to the Kildaw, but they poke that off his stick. Now Buttar tried to get that ahead, and South Okanagan has a 2-on-1, and they're going to call a penalty on Caleb Kildaw. So he should get a 3-minute penalty, as it is run time in the first half of the game. I'm losing it. Okay. So sorry, I just had to move the hot spot a little closer. We're in the near side corner. Everyone's digging for it. Junior Vees come in for support. And that's Robinson. Breaks in. Cuts the outside. Stops. Spins. That's a nice move. Tries to force it on net, but now Robinson's got it in behind the net. Tried to bring it out front, but that's knocked away by South Okanagan, and they'll start up the bench side wall. Great play at the right point. Zach Obiasin will poke that ahead. Now Robinson has it. He'll just flip it in. No icing on the play. Number 27 has it that's Corbin Patrick for South Okanagan, and he tried to pass over to number 23, but it goes in the far corner. Comes out to number 90. That's Nathan McKinnon. He just couldn't collect it cleanly, and now South Okanagan will have a chance to break out. Zach Obiasin's racing back. Tries to cut him off. They try to pass over to number 24. Stillborn, but just couldn't connect with him in the corner, and Junior Vees do get it out of the zone. It's right in front of the goalie. Good weight by the Junior Vees. And bit of a mix-up there. Almost coughed up the puck to McKinnon. Now Bertar's back on his own blue line. Plays it up the near side boards, but South Okanagan will re-enter offside, and they'll have a face-off just outside the Junior Vees blue line with 12:18 remaining in the first period. It is a 2-0 lead. There is a minute 13 on the power play for South Okanagan, as Caleb Kildaw did take a 3-minute penalty, in the first period here. And now it's in the near side wall. South Okanagan's going to try and pick this up, and they do gain the line. They stop at the half wall, and South Okanagan picks it up in support. They try and backhand it into the half wall again. Now number 45 for Penticton does try and get it out. Wyatt Burdock was rushing up. Now Butaro challenges player. Just goes off the end boards, and South Okanagan does pick it up in the near corner. They play it all the way back to the point, but just hops out of the zone. Now South Okanagan does enter on the right side, and great job by number 47, Nash Byer, to strip him of the puck. South Okanagan takes a shot, just goes wide of Hodson on the far side. And now Burdock's rushing up. They take a shot, and that goes well high of the net. Comes back to the right point. Number 21 has it, and is trying to keep it in, working hard against Wyatt Burdock. Wyatt Burdock will release some pressure. And now Burdock picks up that loose puck, and it's got Russell at center. A lot of black jerseys there. They rub Burdock off the puck and play it around the far side wall. Comes out to Bird Coulter on the right half wall, is still battling there. Bird Coulter's going to pick up the puck, head in, take a shot, and the goalie will stop that for South Okanagan. That's Daniel Burris in net for South Okanagan. So it remains 2-0 with 10:14 remaining in the first period. Jace Russell's going to take the draw. And that does go in behind the South Okanagan net. Now it's in the near side corner. 4 players in there battling. It'll come back to Daniel Cozier at the left point. He's going to try and work his way down low. He's still battling against a player down there. Good job by Nathan McKinnon to assume the left point as Cozier left the point to rush the puck. And now South Okanagan's stopped at center. They pass it into center. They take a shot, and Bryce is just going to hold on to that. And so face off to Bryce's right. They pass it right out front. Kildare was in good position. He cleared it out of the zone. Now he pokes it ahead, goes back to the point, takes a shot, and that hit a player. Now Kildare tried to skate it out. He's stopped by number 9 for South Okanagan. It's Harbridge. Now Butard tried to get it out. Does get it out of the zone. South Okanagan will send it right back in. Goes off Kildare's stick, but Hodson's in good position. He'll play it for Kildare, and Kildare will play it up the far wall. I believe that's Billick up there. Now comes right through the slot, comes to the near side, and Bird Coulter tried to swat it out of the zone. Good job by South Okanagan to hold it in. Brendan took a shot, goes right to a player on the left side, tried to center it, and now Bryce is just going to cover up, take no chances with a couple black jerseys on his doorstep. So face off to Bryce Hodson's left. I believe that's Robinson that's going to take the... I'm sorry, that's number 91, Jace Russell, took the draw. Goes back in the near side corner. Everyone's battling for it. South Oak gets it. They tried to cycle it down low, but just couldn't get by the defense for the Vees. And now Wyatt Burdock's just going to chip this by his player, and no icing on the play. He's racing after it against number 12 for South Okanagan. That's Shustra. Now it's in behind the net. Nash Byer was searching for it down low. It just escapes Cozier at the left point, but he'll fire that right back in. And South Okanagan will have to head back in low to retrieve this puck. It's a loose puck at the side of the net, and nobody could collect it. Now O.B. Austin does hold it in briefly. Goes off a South Okanagan player. South Okanagan races up, but Daniel Cozier cut him off, and now Byer will play it off the boards. Burdock tried to find Russell, just couldn't connect with him. The pass was just in behind him, and now South Okanagan does start up the near side wall. They cut towards center, come in, take a shot. Bryce is right there and makes the stop. They try and come back out front, and Bryce is just going to hop on that and cover it up with 6:24 remaining in the first period. Score remains 2-0. Junior Vees are up. Face-off should be to Hodson's left. Looks like Burdock's going to take the draw here. Or, sorry, that's Robinson, number 96. Now it's going to be... Robinson will pick it up in front of his net. Tried to work it out. Does get it down the ice. Burdock's racing after it. They're going to get stick in the way. Now Robinson will pick it up. Try to find Burdock out front. Pass intended for him, just inches away from his stick. And South Okanagan will relieve some pressure and ice the puck here. And they'll bring it 200 feet back in the South Okanagan zone. Now with 5:33 remaining in the first period. Score remains 2-0. Favor the Junior Vees. Robinson's going to take the draw. He's going to have McKinnon on the left wing. And I believe that's Hollier on the right wing. Now McKinnon just dumps this in low. They comes out front. McKinnon got a shot away, just went wide of the net. Now South Okanagan's going to pick it up, and that's stopped. Great move there by Hollier. Tried to get a shot away. It was deflected just wide of the net. Now it comes back to the right point to Buttar. He'll take a shot on net. That gets deflected onto the near side half wall. Comes back to Kildaw at the left point. Goes off a skate. Comes into Hollier. He makes a couple of moves. Pass intended to number 96, Emerson Robinson. He just couldn't connect with him. Now Hollier will get into Robinson. Turns. Takes a shot on net. I think they blocked that. Now it's Robinson's going in behind the South Oak net. Gets it. Stops. Turns. Tries to feed it out front. Just couldn't connect with his intended player. I'm sure that's McKinnon. Now South Okanagan's up the right-hand side. He's stripped of the puck by Cohen Kildaw. Kildaw's going to circle in behind his own net. Plays it up the far side wall. Gets to the left point. They send it back in. The South Okanagan. Now Kildaw will pass it right up the middle. Number 23 has it for South Okanagan. Takes a shot. Bounces a couple times. It was Andres, I believe. Now Robinson's going to break up the left side. He's got some speed. He's in. Makes a move and tucks that home. And that is his second of the game as Emerson Robinson used his speed, broke up the left side, cut back to the right side, and backhanded that by the goaltender. 3-0 with 3:20 to play. So Jace Russell's going to take the draw. Billick's on the left side and Bird Coulter on the right side. Looks like Cozier and Obi Austin on D. And Billick's battling for it. He's just going to swat it ahead. Crosses over the blue line. Russell was trying to lift a stick. Now Bird Coulter tried to pick up that loose puck and turn with it. Obi Austin's on the blue line. Spins. Russell picks it up and he'll take a skate with it. And Russell's going to cut right up center. Split the D. Comes in. And great stop by the goaltender as Jace Russell split the D and worked his way in. Almost tucked that one home, but the goaltender was equal to the task. Now they'll have a face-off inside South Oak territory, just to the goaltender's right. Russell will take the draw once again. They're going to leave this line out there. Try to get it to the inside to Bird Coulter. South Okanagan picked up the puck. The right D will pick it up and try to get it out of the zone. Bird Coulter does a good job to break that play up and sends it into the far corner inside South Oak territory. They play it right out front, but just a South Oak player there. Now their intended pass up the middle. And great play by Daniel Cozier, and Jace Russell will turn with this. Good job by Bird Coulter to hold the line. Russell spins to avoid his check, and South Okanagan will break out. They had a 3-on-2, but that's broken up, and Russell picks up the puck. Now Bird Coulter tries to take a shot, and Billick did take a shot. Bird Coulter will fire that on net. That's stopped by the goaltender. It's in behind the net. Everyone's battling for it. Now there's a penalty on the play. It's going to be a 2-minute tripping call. I believe this will go to South Okanagan. Looks like Joseph Brennan, number 16, will get a 3-minute penalty here. So face-off inside South Oak territory, just to the goaltender's left. They play it up the near side wall. That's stopped. Burdock centers it. Comes out to the point. Good job by Kildaw to hold the line. Feeds it over to Buttar on the other side. He'll get that down in low. I believe that's Robinson working down low. Comes back to the right point. Buttar will send a shot on net, and South Okanagan blocks that, and they'll just send this the length of the ice. South Okanagan's going to get there first. Number 24 does take a shot, goes wide of the net on the near side. Robinson tried to send it up the bench side wall, but that was blocked by South Okanagan. Tried an intended pass out front, but that was broken up again by Robinson. Now Burdock's going to try and chip it by his player. Robinson's there in support, but South Okanagan's Diaz has it. Tried to, I believe that's Stillborn up there, and that'll be the end of the first period. So after 20 minutes of play, it is 3-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. Junior Vees will start on the power play for 1:54. I'm sorry I lost you again there. My mobile hotspot is being very mobile right now, so she took off. I changed it to mine. We're all good now. I'm not leaving. Was kind enough for Melissa to hotspot me so I could get some data here, but she's mobile. I'm good. I got mine now. So they dropped the puck for the second period. It is a power play for the Junior Vees. They'll get it inside South Okanagan territory in the near side corner. Byer will block that. Now Robinson tried to feed it over to the other side. Tried to find Wyatt Burdock. That's blocked by Byer. They try and get it out of the zone. Cohen Kildaw will hold the line. That gets deflected, and South Okanagan just does a good job to get it out. Buttar will hold the line. Good job by Prince Buttar on the blue line. Now Burdock feeds it right out front. No goal on the plays. It's waved off right away. No, I got yeah, I got mine. Yep, I'm good. Yep, yeah, I'm good. Thank you. So they waved it off pretty quick, as I believe there was an equipment problem with the goaltender. His left pad's coming off. So no goal on the play. They do stop play, and there will be 55 seconds remaining on the Junior Vees power play. It looks like they're going to send out Russell, McKinnon, and Hollier. And that's Cozier and Obi Austin on D. Face off to the South Okanagan goalie's right once they get their equipment adjusted. Looks like we have Henry Scramstad as a linesman out here. He's doing a little ballet twirl. I'm just kidding, Henry. So they got the equipment all straightened out, so now they'll have the face-off inside South Okanagan territory, just to the goaltender's right. They've started the clock already, even though the trainer's not off the ice. And so it comes out to Hollier in the slot, takes a shot, gets deflected off a shin pad and goes in the far corner. Back to Cozier at the left point. He'll wind up, take a shot. McKinnon tried to start a centering pass. He tried to tuck it home, flips it out front. And now Obi Austin will backhand that ahead. Russell tried to pick up the loose puck, and now Lang. Looks like Lang for South Oak, and great play by Obi Austin. He'll knock that away. And McKinnon tried to pick up the loose puck, and now McKinnon will pick up the loose puck. He's got it at center across the blue line. Cyrus Hollier's head to the net. Great pass! He just couldn't connect on that one. South Okanagan will play it up the near side wall, and this will get all the way down the ice. Brennan for South Okanagan's chasing it, but as the penalty was over for South Okanagan, they'll call icing on the play and bring this all the way back in the South Okanagan zone. So we're here at McLaren Arena doing a U13 Rec 2 game. It is a 3-0 lead in favor of the Penticton Junior Vees. Now it looks like Robinson and Billick and Bird Coulter out there. It comes to the inside as they had everyone set up on the, or comes to the outside as they had everyone set up on the inside, and now South Okanagan will rush up the left side. They'll take a shot. Hodson will come well out of his net, cut down the angle, and play this one. Now, looks like Bird Coulter's making a move. That was Billick. He was looking for Bird Coulter up at the blue line. Comes back to Boutar at the right point. Andrus for South Okanagan will get that out of the zone. Kildall will turn it over to Billick. He's in front of the penalty boxes on the bench side wall, and now number 3, Andrus will head in, take a shot that got deflected, I believe, off Kildall's stick and doesn't hit the net. Now Billick tries a centering pass to Bird Coulter. He's going to wheel his way up, and he's tripped up, and there's going to be a penalty, and they're going to give him a penalty 2-minute tripping call. See if they give him a penalty shot. They're going to have a discussion, but I'm not sure the exact ruling, if he has to have like a clean breakaway and then he's tripped up, or so they just give him a 3-minute penalty. There is no penalty shot awarded to Bird Coulter. So it's the ref's discretion. I thought he was in and he could have had a clean shot away. South Okanagan will turn and try and fire that up the wall. That's blocked by Russell. He tried to backhand. That's blocked by number 14, Diaz. It comes right out front, but just a little ahead of Beyer. Now it's all the way down the ice as Harbridge for South Okanagan is racing after it. Comes back to the left point. Petrick couldn't hold it in. Now Petrick has it for South Okanagan. Flips it inside Junior V's territory. And Zach Obiason will have to retrieve this deep in his zone. Backhands it up the wall. Petrick will fire it right back in. And as there was a player for South Okanagan in, number 9, Harbridge. He had to clear, but right on Harbridge's stick. Evades Russell. Tries hitting low, but Russell will pick up the loose puck, and he'll head the other way. Try to pass. Up to Wyatt Burdock. Burdock has it. He's waiting for some help. Comes out front to Beyer. Takes a shot. Just goes wide on the near side. Now Russell fire that. Just misses in front of the net. Kildaw has it. He'll hold the line. Goes off a South Oak skate right to another South Okanagan player. They're going to ice the puck as it is a power play for the Junior Vees. Minute 28 on the power play. Hodson will set that up. They try to pass up to Russell, but that was just in front of him. Now number 12 for South Okanagan will play it off the wall. Good job by McKinnon to steal that puck. He took a shot. He almost got his own rebound. Now South Okanagan has it, and they're going to try and skate it out and do. They just evaded Cyrus Hollier and got it out of the zone. And now Robinson's going to try and head back in low. He's in the near side corner, spins to avoid his check. Looking for a player right out front. Just hopped over Cyrus's stick. Comes back to the left point. Hits the outside of the post. Now South Okanagan goes off a stick, comes out front. And Cyrus Holler just couldn't collect that cleanly. And Junior Vees will fire that right back into South Oak territory. Now Robinson's battling on the half wall. He's going to kick it up to his own stick. Stops. Or sorry, that's McKinnon. Sends it back to Kildot at the left point. Kildot takes a shot. Comes right out front. Emerson Robertson. And that's his hat trick. I want to see the hats flying on the ice, folks. May we get some Bannister Chev hats out here and fly them out there. No bad ideas on a Friday night, right, Kirk? All right, I'll text them right now. So that's a 4-0 lead for the Junior Vees. 12:46 remains in the second period. Jace Russell takes the draw, poked it ahead. South Okanagan picks it up, and it looks like Stelkia Fogg will head in low, puts it in behind the net, tries to come out front. Bryce had it, I don't think he knew where it was, but it was underneath him, comes back to the right point. They take a step in, that's deflected. Off Obios's shin pads. Kozier's going to skate it up. Plays it off the wall safely. And now I got a 2-on-1. And Russell's going to take a shot. Great stop by the goalie. And that's stolen by Bird Coulter. He's in low. He's going to try and wrap it around. Goes off his skate. Everyone's still digging for it. And goalie will cover that up. Take no chances. Good job by Bird Coulter to circle back around and try and wrap that one around. Now 11:54 remains in the second frame. 4-0 remains the score in favor of Penticton. Face off to the goalie's right. And Russell tried to work his way free. Now Bird Coulter picked up the pocket. He'll steal that one. Wheeling and dealing. Comes... Buttar tried to feed it over to Kildov, but it was a hopping puck. Just got over his stick, and that just gets outside the blue line, so the Vees will have to touch back. Comes right up to Bird Coulter. Just couldn't tuck that one home. As a South Okanagan player was in good position, he puts it off into the near side corner. They play it right out front. Try and get by Kildov. There's a Harbridge is right on the Junior Vees blue line now. Does pick it up, wheels in, stops, takes a shot. Bryce makes a nice left pad save, and that they stop that at the blue line. It's in Luke skates. He doesn't really know where it is. And now the Vees will relieve some pressure, get inside South Oak territory. And Billick tried to steal that one. He's tripped up. He's still down on the ice. He's slow to get up. Bird Coulter's digging for it, and Cole Billick is back up. Good job by Robinson once again. He tried and works his way free, but a lot of black jerseys in the way, and he just couldn't wheel by the third player. Bird Coulter tried a centering pass, and now South Okanagan will pick it up, and they'll wheel up ice. They got to stay on side, and they say they're on side. I don't know about that one, but now here comes Daniel Kozer. He's going to make a move, and he's in on a break. Comes in, takes a shot, and great save by the goaltender. He went down, and he was in great position, made himself big, and stopped that one. Great stop by number 1 there for South Okanagan. We're right at the midway point of the game. 10 minutes left in the second period. Looks like Emerson Robinson will take the draw with Nash Beyer and Wyatt Burdock up front. Obi Austin and Cozier on the defense. Late line change allowed by the officials for South Okanagan. A real late line change. And Burdock trying to find the loose puck. It goes off into the side. He tried a centering pass. He tried to find Robinson in front. But South Okanagan will clear it off the near side wall. They stop at the half wall, try and get it by Zach Obiasen. He takes a shot. That gets deflected off a couple of players. And now Wyatt Burdock will head in the far corner. He's centering pass. Just got knocked away by South Okanagan. Now great job by Zach Obiasen. Now Nash Byers working against a couple of South Oak players. Robinson will join in for support. Comes out to Robinson. He tried to find Burdock out front. He took the shot, but just went wide of the net. And now Daniel Kozier will re-enter, and it's at the blue line. Junior V's got to be careful here as there's a lot of players in low. Nash Beyer picks up the puck, and he's just going to backhand it in. Now Petrick for South Okanagan has it. And this should go all the way down for icing, and does. Now with just under, they should stop the clock at 8:59 and due, and they'll bring it all the way back in South Okanagan territory. Score remains 4-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. We'll face off to the South Oak goalie's right. That is Daniel Burris, number 1 in net for South Okanagan. Russell took the draw. Kildaw plays it over to Buttar. And Jace Russell's going to pick up the puck. He's going to head in low. Takes a shot, scores! Slid that one on the ice, and now Russell dragged the ice for his celly. Took a nice low shot on net. You never know. There was a lot of traffic in front of the goaltender Burris for South Okanagan, and now it's a 6-0 lead and 5-0 lead. South Okanagan will get it off the draw. It's at their blue line. They pass it up to number 9, and he's going to get a 2-minute body checking call, but Jace Russell's got to be careful here, as he is going to take an offsetting minor call as well. So their initial penalty went to number 9, Mason Harbridge for South Okanagan. And Jace Russell stuck up for his teammate, didn't like that one. Luke's going to let him know it's all right. So face off in the neutral zone just outside the Junior V's blue line. Stelkia Fogg, number 13 for South Okanagan, will circle in. He's still got the puck. That's stolen off his stick by number 96, Emerson Robinson. Now Stelkia Fogg was trying to work his way free, and Robinson's going to pass it up to Bird Coulter. He's got some speed. He's going to cut back in, and he's going to stop and wait for some help. Tries a nifty little backhand through the legs pass to Emerson Robinson. He tried a return pass out front as Luke was trying to find some space out front. And Kildaw tried to hold the line, as they are playing 4-on-4 here, as there was offsetting minor penalties. South Okanagan will head in low into their zone and behind the red line. Pass it right out front, but on a South Oak stick. Robinson will poke that off their stick and protect the puck and try and head out front. Bird Coulter tried to pass to Robinson, just couldn't get it through. Now Robinson will go get the puck in the corner. Going to try pass out to Bird Coulter, and he will put that home. And great pass by Emerson Robinson out front to Luke Bird Coulter. He'll make no mistake and put that in the back of the net. It was a great saucer pass out front to Luke, and made no mistake. Right in front of his dad. And his grandmother. And his mom. So the South Okanagan coach is just having a word with the head official. That's what's going on right now. So they do have the clock stopped at 7:15. It is 6-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. They are playing 4-on-4 still, so that was a 4-on-4 goal. That was a beautiful pass from Robinson to Bird Coulter. Burdock has the puck. He's trying to work his way free, and does. He'll head up the bench side wall, gains the line. Kozier tried to poke it ahead. Kozier's hard on the stick, and now Wyatt Burdock did work his way in low. He's going to turn down low. He's got Billick right out front. Pass to Billick, and tried, I think, the 1T and just couldn't get all of that one. Now South Okanagan is going to get it out of the zone, just split the D. Obi Austin will head back in his zone. Cross it over to Daniel Kozier on the other side. Number 16 for South Okanagan was searching for that loose puck. Billick will play it off the wall. South Okanagan will push that back in the far side corner. South Okanagan picks it up. They're in behind the Junior Vees net. Comes back out to center. Petrick has it. Takes a shot. Just misses wide on the near side. And now Daniel Cozier will play it safely off the wall. But number 9, Harbridge, will intercept that. He tried to work his way by a couple players. Billick will just flip it high. And now Wyatt Burdock will get this. He'll kick it up to himself. He's got Robinson out front. Billick's trying to get the loose puck. And now South Okanagan's Harbridge will turn. Just lost an edge at center. South Okanagan picks up the puck, and they're on the right side. Good job by, I believe that was Zach Obiasa. Now he gets a good skate on it. He'll backhand it out of the zone. Wyatt Burdock's up. It's a partial 3-0. Burdock will center it, and Billick he's tried the old saucer pass. Now they try it out front. Goalie will steer it off the side. Robinson tries to wrap it around. Trying to bring it out front. Burdock has it. Takes a shot. It's underneath the player. Burdock will take another shot. That's blocked down in front. Now Kildall has it at the left point. Tries to take a shot on net, and South Okanagan will swallow that up. Doesn't get it out of the zone. Always crucial to get it out of the zone. Bad things happen when you can't get it out of your own zone and you're pinched in. Now Robinson's trying to find the puck. Burdock's on his backhand. He took a backhand. Didn't get all of that one. And South Okanagan's just going to relieve some pressure and send this the length of the ice. And with 4:50 remaining in the second period, it is run time because there is a 6-goal differential. So they are running time, as it is 6-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. So face off in South Oak territory, just to Burris's right, or left, sorry. Looks like Russell tried to get that over to Hollier. Now Obi Austin's trying to work at the blue line. Does keep it in. Gets it into the corner. Now Obi Austin's hard on the stick again. Trying to put it in Jace Russell. He makes a move, but right on a South Oak stick. And now he's going to get pushed into the wall by Hollier. And Cozier will get on his horse and go retrieve this deep in his own zone, circling behind his net. He's watched by Trava for South Okanagan, and now Jace Russell has it. Hollier's with him. Pass it over to Cyrus, and no goal. Still on the line. Russell tried to poke that one home. Now it just does get by Cozier at the left point. Cozier spins. He plays it off the wall to McKinnon, but just in behind him. And now South Okanagan will circle in behind their net, make a move, comes right up front, and Nathan McKinnon takes a shot. And I think that goalie got that off the pad. Went off the end wall, back to Cozier at the point, tried to circle it in, feed it in low to McKinnon. Now McKinnon will block that on the end wall. South Oak will try and get this out of the zone. Good job by Hollier to stop that. And South Oak will just chip this up the wall. It's inside the Junior V zone. Everyone's battling for it on the wall. Tried to feed out into the slot. It comes back to the right point. South Oak has it. They try to get through Zach Obiasen, but that's not going to happen tonight. Zach Obiasen try to pass up to Hollier. Cyrus is still looking for the puck. It's back in the Junior V zone. Now it's in the near corner, and Cozier will come on his offside. Played that up to Obiasen. Number 12 stopped that. Sent that in low, and Cozier will pick up the loose puck and try and get it out of the zone. Now Zach Obiasen will try this again. It's held again at the right point. McKinnon's trying to work it out of the zone. And now they find Hollier on the right side. And he's going to try and spring Emerson Robertson. But he just can't collect the puck. Now he's going to steal it in low. Robinson's working against 4 black jerseys there. That's a lot of V's that are going to be left open. Now Burdock has it. He's trying to find Bird Coulter out front. Luke has it. He's trying to jam it home, but netminder Daniel Burris is in good position for South Okanagan, and he'll hold on to it. So face off to Burris's right inside South Oak territory. Looks like Robinson and Harbridge took the face off. Corbin Patrick tried to fit it up the near side wall. It gets inside the junior V zone, and Cohen Kildall take a skate, stopping behind his net to set things up. Plays it up the far side wall. Good job by Nash Beyer to find Luke Bird. Coulter! Nash Beyer sent that on net. I apologize, it may not have got that one, but sent it in low and just beat the goalie low glove hand side. That'll be 7-0, and with last minute of play in the second period, 42.1 seconds and counting left. So I believe that's Nash Beyer's first of the regular season. Now they're all working for it. Cohen Kildall's in his skates. Had to be careful there as number 24 for South Oakland will stop that. Petrick has a puck. Takes a shot. Just misses wide on the far side. Comes back to Petrick at the point. And now Wyatt Burdock's going to kick this up to himself. He's got Russell with him. Tries to find Russell. Goes on Burris, and he's just going to cover it up. Take no chances. That would have been a buzzer beater. So 40 minutes gone now in the game, and score 7-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. Coach Chris has got the whiteboard out. So I would like to thank the U13 Rec 2 team for inviting me out tonight and calling this game for you. I understand they do have a Facebook group now, so what will happen is I'm maybe stealing somebody's Facebook, mine from last year, but anyway, we're going to post. I'm going to record this one on YouTube or put it to YouTube a little later, and I'll send this to your team manager, and she'll send that to Team Snap. I do have a YouTube channel. If anyone wants to subscribe, that would help a lot because we do want to go to YouTube live eventually. I think it has better resolution. So as the teams get set for third period action, they put 20 minutes on the clock. Referee signals for the goaltenders to be ready, and here we go for the third period. Wyatt Burdock will get this off the draw. He tried to work his way free. Now Billick will pick up the puck. Takes a shot. Great glove save by Burris, the goaltender for South Okanagan. They'll play it up the near side wall. Let's flip back by Robinson to Daniel Cozier. Now Cozier has it. Sends it over to Bird Coulter on the other side. Now South Okanagan has it. They're chasing it on the near side half wall inside the Junior V's territory. Good job by Daniel Cozier to stop that from coming out front. Bird Coulter will head in the far corner. He gets a stick up high on the player, and they are going to call a penalty on Luke Bird Coulter as he did unintentionally get a stick up. Hope that the South Okanagan player's all right. So he's skating off. So they should put 3 minutes on the clock. And they still got 5. They got 4 guys out. So we're good. Everyone's still battling for it in the circle. And no. Billick tried to get it out of the zone. Andres keeps it in for South Okanagan. Takes a shot on net. It's in behind the Junior V's net. Robinson's all over the ice tonight. He's everywhere. And he will get this up to Wyatt Burdock, who is going to try and work his way through. And he just gets that stolen off his stick, but Burdock's going to pick up the loose puck. dangle his way through a player, and he picks up the puck again, takes a shot. Great save by the goaltender. Tries to flip it over him. Now it's at the side of the net. Burdock will pick up the loose puck and head in the corner. He's trying to make some moves. Comes back out and just evades number 9. And that'll be a penalty on number 9, Mason Harbridge for South Okanagan. As he did have some body contact there, and can't do that till U15 tier, folks. Looks like they're gonna. Oh, I think the player that got a high stick is gonna go get tended to. Maybe he's cut or something. But that was the player that got high sticked. So they drop the puck inside the South Oak zone, and they just get by Zach Obi-Austin. Now it comes back to the left point. Daniel Cozier takes a shot on net. Zach Obi-Austin will head in low, but Burris will cover that up. With 16:40 remaining in the game, looks like there's 56 seconds and counting on Luke Birdculter's high sticking call, and then number 9 did get a double minor, I believe. Comes out into the slot, and Obi-Austin rips that one home. Set play. Good job by Obi-Austin to find some space and get a good shot away. Beat the goalie, glove hand side. 8-0 in favor of the Junior Vees. Russell will take the draw. Looks like Billick on the right-hand side. Or, sorry, that's Zach Obi-Austin, number 43. Now Birdculter's out of the box, and there's a brief power play for the Junior Vees. Looks like McKinnon picks up the loose puck. He tried to get it over to Birdculter, Zach Obi-Austin, but just couldn't find him. Now Russell's in the corner and knocks the player down. They center it out front. Goalie doesn't really know where it is, and Nathan McKinnon tried to shovel that in, but goalie was in good position. Makes the stop. 15:05 remains in the game. Still 40 seconds and counting left on the power play. Now South Okanagan will relieve some pressure and get this all the way down the ice. And as Butaro played off the end wall, he takes a funny hop, and now Kildaw tried to take a skate with it, and South Okanagan just took a shot on net, went wide of the net. South Okanagan heads in low. They try a pass out front, but good positioning by Butaro, and he'll knock that away. And Cyrus Hollier tried to steal that one on a break. Petrick will work his way in, but there was a player trapped offside for South Okanagan. Face off in front of the Junior Vees vents in the neutral zone. Looked like Cohen Kildaw searching for that loose puck. South Okanagan will pick it up. Gets it back to the... Looks like Emerson Robertson's back on left D. And now Cohen Kildaw is up on the left wing. He's tried to work his way free, as I think coaches are just trying to share some forward playing time. It's in the South Okanagan zone, deep in the zone, and they call play. It looks like a 2-minute head contact penalty against South Okanagan. And it looks like that's Cruz Chima, number 22, that does take a couple of minute penalty there. So face off to Burris's right. 12:45 remains in the game. The 3-minute penalty up on the board as they are running time, as there is a more than 6-goal differential. It's in the near side corner. Burdock tried to center that, but they blocked that. Now Wyatt Burdock spins, passes it out front, but just in front of Jace Russell. They get by Buttar on the right point. And now Robinson picks up the puck. He'll gain the line. He's on the outside, stops, passes it back to Jace Russell, takes a backhand that gets blocked in front. And good job by South Okanagan to clear it out of the danger zone. Wyatt Burdock will put that in behind the net. They try and center it out front. Now Buttar's going to leave his point and takes a shot towards the net. That got blocked and comes all the way back out to the Junior Vees blue line. That was Jace Russell trying to find Wyatt Burdock up on the left wing. Just couldn't connect with him. Russell steals the loose puck, tries to head towards center, comes back to the right point. Luke will head in. He's tripped up. No arm in the air. Comes back. It's Nash Beyer. Tried a centering pass. And Burdock takes a shot. He's still digging for it. Good stop by the goaltender Burris, and he'll hold on to it with Wyatt Burdock right on his doorstep. Just over 11 to play in the game. Still a minute 20 and counting on the power play for the Junior Vees. Face off to Burris's right inside South Oaks territory. Looked like McKinnon tried to steal that and head in low, but got knocked off his stick. Now it's on the half wall. Billick is digging for it. Cole Billick will pick it up, takes a shot towards net. Goalie make a nice pad save. Obi Austin's right in front. Trying to dig out that loose puck, and it's stopped by Burris, and he'll just cover it up. About 30 seconds left in the power play when they drop the puck. Play will remain inside South Oaks territory. South Oak will fire it off the far side boards. Now Luke Birdculter makes a nice move, heads into the center, and Zach Obi Austin will turn and fire and put his second of the game in the back of the net. Be 9-0 power play goal for Zacharias Obi Austin. He's going to sign that stick and auction it off later. No bad fundraising ideas. Might be in the U13 home tournament. So Cole Kildall poked that ahead. Jace Russell's searching for that loose puck. Cole Kildall will pick it up, and he'll gain the blue line. Cuts towards center, and takes a shot, and he'll go top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookie jar. Great job by Cone Kildall to put that puck upstairs. Should be 10-0. Not sure they're going to post that though. So commanding lead for the Junior Vees. Looks like Russell took the draw again. Cyrus is trying to hunt down the loose puck in front of the bench, but it comes all the way to the other side. Cohen Kildall is working for it on the near side. Russell tried to put it down low. 8:44 remains in the game. Great move by Emerson Robinson there. Gets a shot away. Just goes wide on the near side. Hollier will pick it up on the far side half wall. Tried a centering pass, and that was blocked by South Okanagan. And now this goes off the bench side wall. Robinson's back in time, though. He's going to backhand it up the wall, and great job by Hollier to find Kildall. He poked it ahead, but South Oak was in good position. They play it off the near side wall. Kildall almost picked up that loose puck and just evaded Russell as well. Now South Okanagan has it. It's a battle at center going on. Robinson going to pick up the puck, make a move. He's going to head in low. He's got some speed, goes to his forehand, takes a shot, nice pad save by Burris. Now Robinson tries to center it again. South Oak picks it up, they'll try and clear the zone. Good job by Boutard to hold the line. Russell spun and fired. Now Kildaw's, I believe that's Cohen Kildaw searching for it in behind the net. He was knocked over. South Okanagan's going to try and get it out of the zone. Good job by Emerson Robertson to stop that from turning into a 2-on-0. Now South Okanagan spinning at center. Number 19, Liang has it and gets it inside the zone. Robinson will pick it up. Try to find Cohen Kildaw at the blue line. He was just watched carefully. Nice move through the legs of Robinson. Tried a nice pass up the right side to Billick. Just couldn't connect with him. Now it's inside South Oak territory. Good job by Kildaw. He tried to get it off Petrick's stick. Billick searching for the puck. Petrick trying to get it out of the zone for South Okanagan. And great job by Daniel Cozier. He's going to use Luke as a pick and skate right up the middle. Hops off his stick. Kildaw makes a great move and gets it again. Takes a shot and great stop by Burris. He'll hold on to it. 6.5 remains in the game. I know that. So the Kildaws are here in attendance watching their youngest son as well. Looks like they're searching for one more player, and Zach Obiasen will step on the ice. He's going to take the draw. He's going to assume center. 5:57 now, counting. Comes back to Cozier at the left point, takes a shot. That got blocked by Andres for South Okanagan. And now they try and get it out of the zone. And Zach Obiasen's maybe looking for the Hattie. He'll search, coming low, and he just couldn't corral the puck. Burris will hop on that. It looks like Zach Obiasen is going to head to the box for a couple of minutes. So that'll bring a face-off inside Junior Vees territory. Just to Bryce's right. So an opportunity on the power play here for South Okanagan. Andres tries to find some space, takes a shot on net. Bryce plays that for Bird Coulter, and he's just going to play this off the bench side wall. Wyatt's up there searching, goes back to Byer. He's going to take a few steps in, takes a shot. Great stop by Burris. He'll hold on to it, and that'll force a face-off inside South Oak territory. 2 minutes and 12 seconds and counting on the power play for South Okanagan. .420 left in the game. Jace Russell's going to take the draw. Looks like McKinnon on the left side. Robinson and Boutard on defense. Comes back to Boutard at the right point. He'll hold the line. Jace Russell spin and fire. That's blocked in front. McKinnon's he'll stop that from escaping the line. It's on the half wall inside South Oak territory. McKinnon will just send this in low, and great job on the penalty kill by the Junior Vees. Now South Okanagan will wind up on the left side. Pass it up to center. Comes up to number 4. And now Boutard is in the far corner. It's in his skates. And Robinson will just get it out of the zone. McKinnon's going to try and push it ahead. He's got some speed. He's on the outside. Takes a shot. Scores! Great job by Nathan McKinnon to rush up the right side. He did get a good shot away. Just beat the netminder. So that should be a shorthanded goal. I believe that's the first one on the season for the Junior Vees by Nathan McKinnon. Now Caleb Kildaw takes a draw. Daniel Kozier makes a move. He's going to try and get by the D. He's on the outside. Comes back in. Hits the side of the net. Kozier picks it up. He's going to try and bring it around front, but that's blocked by South Okanagan. They force it back in behind their net. Now there's 8 players back there battling. Junior Vees will come up with it. Good job by Luke Bird-Coulter to leave the point. He's going to try and bring it out front. Just nobody there. Cyrus has it at the left point. Good job by Daniel Kozier to get that shot away now. It just goes underneath Cyrus's stick, but he's hard on the stick. He doesn't let South Okanagan by. Bird-Coulter's in. He's waiting for some help. He's knocked over. Comes out front, and South Okanagan's going to play us up the wall, and they're in on a partial break, but good job there by Cyrus Holler. He used that speed. They take a shot. Great stop by Bryce. Minute 49 remains in the game. This puck will go all the way down the ice. And Caleb Kildaw's up there. He steals the puck. He takes a shot on net. Now Zach Obiason will head him behind the red line. Centers it and goes through the crease. Comes out front, but South Okanagan will pick up this loose puck, and they're going to try and get by Emerson Robinson, but that's not going to happen today. Goes off a skate. It's at center. Now South Oak has it. They make a move. They make another move, but they're well offside at the blue line. Now a minute 10 left in the game. They got 11-0 on the board. Face off just in front of the Junior Vees bench. South Oak gets it off the draw, but Wyatt Burdock tried to pick it up and head up ice with it, but he was stopped by South Okanagan. They're playing a little bit of ping pong there. It's back to Boutar, back to center. Burdock searching for this loose puck, kicks it up to himself. Puts it off in the near side corner. South Okanagan plays it up the half wall. Robinson will keep it into the point. That hits the shin guard. Burdock will turn and fire. I think that went off a player and went wide of the net. Now number 12 for South Okanagan to try and get it out. Boutar has it. And there's the tripping call late in the game, as Jace Russell was tripped up. Robinson will flip it up the near side wall. And South Okanagan touched it there. They don't call it. Now they'll have possession of it. And they will end the game, though. So now I can say it. That's a shutout. The Bryce is right. So a great outing for the first regular season game for the U13 Junior Vees. They win this one in style. So they'll line up and shake hands. So that'll be the end of this game. Thank you to everybody that did tune in. There will be a link that goes to the YouTube version of this. We'll sign off on Friday night for this game. Thanks to everybody that did tune in. Thanks to everybody that is going to watch this game. And it was a pleasure. Hope everyone has a great night. Thank you.